Hey, thank you for coming back again. Good to see you. I know you were looking at the CX5, specifically the Grand Touring here, because for your wife, she's going to be the main driver. And before we get into test driving the car, I just wanted to reaffirm to you that this car is the vehicle that's going to fulfill all your family needs, give her the safety, the ride, the fuel economy that you had mentioned. So, before we even get into the aspects of the car, I just want you to stand back and just look at the front of the vehicle. This is all part of the Woodhouse design, which I'll tell you a little bit more later. But just look at the predatory, the cat-like eyes, highlighted by the LED lights. You also have the LED fog lamps in this vehicle. And the Woodhouse design is supposed to present athleticism and style and comfort. And then if you just look at the strong shoulders or fenders of the car, it just shows you, just by looking at it, that this car is just ready just to move. Soul of motion. That's what the new Mazda lineup, their design, their styling is all about. And every one of our cars has the soul of a sports car. So when you're looking at it, it just looks like this is more than just your regular crossover vehicle. And then just moving along to the side, you know this is the Grand Touring because of these brilliant two-tone 19-inch wheels. Also, you have your advanced keyless entry, blind spot monitoring system, which we'll go into a little bit later. But one of the safety features about this vehicle is that it actually thinks for you. Most vehicles with all-wheel drive mechanisms are reactive. Our all-wheel drive system is proactive. So it's reading road signs, it's reading temperature, it's reading how you're driving the vehicle, and it sets the appropriate measures to keep you going where you want to go. If you're going on a camping trip, you're not going to wind up at the beach. You're going to wind up someplace where you want to go to have your camping trip. If the road is icy, before it slips, the car is going to take appropriate measures, being proactive, to ensure that that slip does not occur. So please come over here, inside the vehicle. Please have a seat. All right. Inside the vehicle, you'll see that we have, this is leather seats, 9 stereo system, Bose stereo system. You have your commander switch dial. No longer is there a emergency brake lever, but it's an electronic emergency brake switch. And all of these things are supposed to enhance your driving pleasure. I'm sure you've seen some of the commercials, driving matters. Well, to Mazda, driving does matter. And all these little things matter to enhance your driving experience. The small style steering wheel, again, the soul of a sports car. It's going to give you better feel, control over your vehicle. And when your wife's driving, a lot of people talk about the blind spot monitoring and the rear cross traffic alert. There's a car in your blind spot, instead of having to turn your head to look and not seeing a car that may stop suddenly in front of you, this will alert you if there's a car in your blind spot on either side. And if you have your turn signals on to change lanes, it will actually chime inside the cabin of the vehicle. We also have something called a rear cross traffic alert, which most people say, well, if you're backing out of the supermarket or there's 2 big trucks on the side of you, yes, it does help in those instances. But most importantly, and you having children, I'm sure can attest to this, if someone's riding a bicycle when you're backing out of your driveway, or if someone's walking, it will alert you to the presence of this person coming across as you're backing out of your driveway to protect the safety of your family, your neighbor's children, and sometimes pedestrians you just don't even know. They're just running, have their headphones on, you don't know what's going on. So that's just some of the advanced safety features that this vehicle happens to have. Also inside here in the cabin, you'll see that you have dual climate control. So if your wife's driving, since this is primarily going to be her car, if she likes it hot and you like it a little bit cooler, you can both adjust the temperatures to what's comfortable for you. You have your Bluetooth and cruise control as well, all which can be engaged right here on your steering wheel. Your radio can be controlled by the command knob, can be voice activated, or if you're under 10 miles per hour, you can actually use the touch screen to operate that function of the vehicle. So now I know that your children are 7, so you don't have baby seats, but things happen, families grow. So in that instance, if you ever need another child seat in the vehicle, We do have constraint locks here. You can safely, securely put your child seats in here. And for your older children, it's 5-star safety rated in the front seats and in the back seats. A big difference from a lot of our competitors. Moving right along to the back of the vehicle. For those camping trips, you can either get the tow hitch. Some people like to carry their bicycles on the back, or you can get the bicycle rack on the top of the vehicle. And for those tents and coolers and additional equipment, you have plenty of space here in the back of the vehicle. Instead of having to reach over, we do have the latch system, which will lower your seats. They fold flat. You have not a repair kit, but you actually have a spare tire here. So if your wife ever gets stuck on the road, something happens to her tire, we do have a tire. She doesn't have to worry about having a repair kit. And Mazda comes with 3-year, 36,000 miles roadside assistance. So instead of her calling you, she can call roadside assistance to come out in the middle of the night to fix the car and just call you and say everything is A-OK. Again, this car has backup camera system here. When you're actually looking at your screen, there's an orange line, which means you're approximately exactly 12 inches away from the back of your bumper. So all of those driving by feel and touch with little dings in the back of the car, your wife will be sure not to run into anything, and you, because she told me about your driving as well. And then we have this. Everyone asks, what is Sky Active technology? Well, it's the umbrella that covers almost everything I just mentioned. The styling, the performance, the great fuel economy. This vehicle is going to get 30 miles per gallon on the highway with an all-wheel drive system. So it's top in its class without being a hybrid or having a battery. So you don't have anything to worry about with that. And the 5-star safety rating, it's also going to be very easy on your insurance. I know money is an issue. And the dual pipes, so you both are stylish, looking good. It doesn't look like your regular mommy's van. And this vehicle just stands out above the rest. And that's why I'm sure you're here. So if you have any questions or anything like that, I'm sure you're ready to get it out on the road. Awesome.